Have you ever wondered why some people seem to effortlessly accumulate wealth while others struggle financially despite being well-educated? This is a question that's been pondered by many, and Robert Kiyosaki, in his book Rich Dad, Poor Dad, offers an intriguing perspective. Kiyosaki shares his childhood experiences with two very different fathers. His biological father, or as he refers to him, his poor dad, was a man of high intelligence and education. He held a PhD, was a school teacher, and had a strong belief in the traditional path of education to secure a good job. Despite his high academic credentials, he always found himself battling financial woes, living paycheck to paycheck, and never quite able to break away from the cycle of debt. On the other hand, there was his rich dad. This man was his best friend's father who lacked formal education, but had a wealth of financial wisdom. He wasn't the most scholarly individual, but he had a profound understanding of money. He knew how to make it, grow it, and most importantly, how to keep it. Despite his lack of traditional education, he built a financial empire that provided him with a steady flow of income even when he wasn't actively working. These two men, with their differing viewpoints on money, shaped Kiyosaki's understanding of wealth and financial management. His poor dad believed in working for money, while his rich dad believed in making money work for him. The poor dad saw a paycheck as the ultimate goal, while the rich dad saw it as just the beginning, a means to create assets that would generate income. It's evident that traditional education does not adequately prepare individuals to handle money and build wealth. It's not about how much money you make, but rather how you make your money work for you. And as we delve deeper into the philosophies of these two dads, we'll find that the real education often begins outside the confines of a classroom. What if everything you've learned about money is wrong? This provocative question is at the heart of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, a book that dares to challenge conventional wisdom about money. It's been said that the best way to predict the future is to create it, and to create it, we need to understand the rules of the game. This book argues that traditional education often falls short of delivering this crucial knowledge. Our society has a standard narrative about money. Go to school, get good grades, then find a secure job. But Rich Dad, Poor Dad turns this narrative on its head. The book emphasizes that financial literacy is not just about earning a steady income. It's about understanding the difference between assets and liabilities. The real path to wealth, according to the book, is not about earning more, but about owning more. Here's a simple way to understand this concept. An asset is something that puts money into your pocket, like a rental property or a business. A liability, on the other hand, takes money out of your pocket, like a mortgage or a car loan. Most people, under conventional wisdom, work hard to accumulate liabilities, thinking they are assets. But the rich dad's approach is to accumulate assets and minimize liabilities. This shift in perspective can be transformative. It's not about earning more money, but about making your money work harder for you. It's not about chasing promotions, but about pursuing financial independence. It's not about being an employee, but about becoming an investor or an entrepreneur. But this new perspective demands a new mindset. The book argues that we need to break free from the mindset of scarcity and embrace a mindset of abundance. We need to stop thinking about how to survive and start thinking about how to thrive. To attain financial independence, it is crucial to think critically about our mindset towards wealth and question societal norms regarding employment and income generation. This is the key takeaway from Rich Dad, Poor Dad. It's not just a book. It's a wake-up call. It's a challenge to the status quo. It's a roadmap to a new way of thinking about money and wealth. So how does one navigate the path to financial independence? A question that, no doubt, has crossed our minds more times than we can count. Rich Dad, Poor Dad offers some practical advice on this very subject. The book emphasizes the importance of building passive income streams. A passive income stream is essentially a source of regular income that requires minimal effort to maintain, like rental income from properties or dividends from stocks. The idea is to make your money work for you, instead of you working for your money. Kiyosaki himself shares a story from his life where, as a young boy, he and his friend created a comic book library that charged kids in their neighborhood an admission fee. It was their first taste of passive income, and it marked a turning point in their understanding of money. The concept of leveraging assets is another cornerstone of the book's advice. In simple terms, an asset is something that puts money in your pocket, while a liability is something that takes money out. The goal, then, is to accumulate assets and minimize liabilities. Kiyosaki narrates an anecdote from his life where his rich dad advised him to buy assets that generate income like real estate or businesses, instead of luxury goods and liabilities that drain resources. One of the most powerful messages from Rich Dad, Poor Dad is the importance of financial literacy. Kiyosaki stresses that understanding the fundamentals of money, investing, and entrepreneurship is key to achieving financial independence. He shares how his rich dad taught him these principles from a young age, lessons that were not taught in school but proved invaluable in his journey to wealth. While the path to financial independence is different for everyone, the principles remain the same. Build assets, generate passive income, and leverage your resources. So, whether you're a seasoned investor or just starting out on your financial journey, remember these key concepts. They could very well pave your way to financial freedom. However, is Rich Dad, Poor Dad the definitive guide to financial success? This question has fostered extensive debates and discussions among readers and critics alike. One of the primary criticisms of the book is its lack of specific actionable steps. Critics argue that while Kiyosaki does a commendable job of challenging conventional wisdom and urging readers to think differently about money, he falls short in providing a detailed roadmap to financial success. Readers looking for a step-by-step guide may find themselves at a loss, as the book often relies on generalizations and anecdotes from Kiyosaki's own life, without delving into concrete strategies or detailed instructions. Another critique is that the book oversimplifies the complex world of finance and wealth creation. Some argue that while the principles of financial literacy and investing in assets are indeed important, achieving financial success involves a more nuanced understanding of economic trends, market dynamics, and personal financial planning, which the book does not adequately address. The controversies surrounding Kiyosaki's business practices have also cast a shadow over the book's credibility. In the past, Kiyosaki has faced legal issues related to his business ventures, raising questions about the legitimacy of his advice and the authenticity of his rich dad narrative. Critics argue that these controversies undermine the book's message and may mislead readers who are seeking genuine advice on financial success. Despite these critiques, one cannot discount the book's core message about the importance of financial literacy and the need for a different perspective on wealth creation. It serves as a wake-up call, encouraging readers to question societal norms and to strive for financial independence. While Rich Dad, Poor Dad may not be a comprehensive guide to achieving wealth, it offers a fresh perspective, prompting us to think critically about our financial habits and attitudes. It underscores the need for financial education, a subject often overlooked in traditional learning systems. Despite the critiques, the book's core message about the importance of financial literacy and a different perspective on wealth creation remains valuable. So what can we take away from Rich Dad, Poor Dad? Robert Kiyosaki's iconic book is an intriguing exploration of two contrasting perspectives on wealth and financial management. The heart of the book lies in the understanding that traditional education falls short when it comes to teaching us about money and wealth building. Kiyosaki's experiences with his two fathers, his real father, the poor dad, a well-educated man who struggled financially, and his best friend's father, the rich dad, who despite a lack of formal education, achieved financial success, serve as powerful anecdotes to illustrate this point. The book challenges us to question our own mindset about wealth creation and to critically think about the societal norms around employment and income generation. It nudges us to step out of the conventional wisdom about money, which often ties us down to a cycle of earning and spending, without ever really creating wealth. Rich Dad, Poor Dad also emphasizes the significance of financial literacy. It underlines the importance of understanding the difference between assets and liabilities, and the value in acquiring skills in investing and entrepreneurship. It introduces the concept of building assets and passive income as a route to achieve financial independence. However, it's worth noting that the book has faced criticism for not providing specific, actionable steps for those looking for a detailed guide to financial success. Critics argue that the book often relies on generalizations without offering concrete strategies or step-by-step instructions. Additionally, Kiyosaki's narrative credibility has been questioned due to controversies over his past business practices. In essence, Rich Dad, Poor Dad offers a fresh perspective on money management and wealth creation. It encourages readers to challenge their beliefs around money and presents alternative ways of thinking about financial independence. While Rich Dad, Poor Dad may not provide a comprehensive roadmap to financial success, it undeniably opens up new ways of thinking about money and wealth creation. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Rich Dad, Poor Dad. We hope this discussion has sparked your curiosity and encouraged you to challenge your own beliefs about money and wealth. Remember, financial literacy is an ongoing process, not a destination. It's about understanding the principles of money management and applying them to your own life, in your own unique way. Every step you take towards financial independence, no matter how small, is a step in the right direction. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with others who might benefit from this information. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more insightful content. Your support helps us continue to create videos like this one, aimed at expanding our collective understanding of finance and wealth creation. Tune in next time as we delve into another exciting topic. Until then, continue to challenge, learn, and grow. Thank you for watching, or